Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was a very important match for both countries. I have got a lot of respect for my brother here, Coach Akuno. We met in Egypt during the World Cup draw, and immediately we became friends. And I think the game itself, one will say fair results, because it helps to keep the friendship. But keeping the friendship, it puts us under a lot of pressure when you look at the expectation of our countries. South Africans expected us to do well and win this match. And we did all the preparations, looking into the importance of this match against Ghana. The last time South Africa won against Ghana was in 2000. And we were fully aware of the importance of winning in this match, even though when you looked at the team, what they have done before, we came into this match with a lot of respect for one another. But the most important thing was to get the maximum points. And I think the players exerted themselves in terms of our game plan to win the match. Unfortunately, we ended up conceding first when we could have scored first, which was a bit of a disappointment from us. Coming into the dressing room after such a good first half performance, even though we missed chances, we made some changes in terms of our tactical approach. And then in the first 5 minutes or so of the game, we saw a different Ghana coming at us, because they were playing a lot of pressure, because they were fully aware that we were very comfortable building from the back and trying to draw them into our half and create more of half spaces so that we can go in attack. And we saw even with the approach in the second half, they ended up getting a goal, which was a wake-up call for us. We did not drop our heads. We kept on going until we get the equalizer. And getting the equalizer, we were actually looking forward to score and win the match. But I think they defended very well. They've got very strong defensive line. And the changes they made in the middle field of pushing the top three players and putting pressure on us and forcing our two centre mid to try and help our defence. It created more of cutbacks, more of possession for them, especially going in attack and playing into the midfield. And I think the captain, Wakasu, did very well. I said to him now after the game, he was making clever fouls, and those fouls, even the referee could not pick on those clever fouls. And this is an experienced referee that should have seen those clever fouls from an experienced captain like him. But I think going forward, going into Sudan, we spoke with coach after the game, and I think it's between us in terms of the preparation going forward, what to expect in Sudan. And then we are all wishing each other the best of luck to qualify, but we are still to play against each other in the World Cup qualifiers. So the friendship doesn't end today, but as long as we don't win against Ghana, I'm not going to be happy with the friendship. I would love to see us winning and then rewriting the history of football in this country by winning against Ghana. Thank you.
From where we were sitting, it looks like the team went out there to ensure that they didn't lose, rather than ensuring that they went out against a slightly inexperienced Ghana for the victory. What are your thoughts on that? And also just an update on Andile Jali. How serious is what looked like a groin injury for him?
Yeah, I think for him to get injured and to be pulled out, it means it is something serious. But we are still to get a medical report from the doctors. So we can only say much about it if ever the doctors have done their assessment of him. But I think in saying we came here not to lose, it is not correct. Because I think with possession, with forward movements, creating those opportunities to score, it's a team that played to win. Because we could not depend on anything that was to happen in Sudan. It was a home game, and a home game for us was to take the game to the opponents. And I think with our assessment of the team, our team, and that of Ghana, the plan we came up with really worked for us. It is just unfortunate we missed so many chances and we were not very lethal in front of goals in terms of taking shots at goals, because at halftime we said to them, possession doesn't win games. It is important for us to be more direct and try to get goals. So it is an unfortunate statement if one has to say we came not to win. We came here to win, and I think even with the boys, they really tried very hard to win the game. But in football, you draw some, and some you draw, you feel you should have won. And I think it's the feeling of the team today.
Coach, in terms of, can you get clarity in terms of the likes of your Bongani Zoom? Are they going to be available for the Sudan clash? And if they are going to be available, how important are they going to be for the team, looking at the fact that as it stands, a point will be enough for us to qualify and go to Cameroon?
Look, in our first press conference when we reported for camp, we said the negotiations are still going on. But on Wednesday, we got a call from Bongani Zungu, now actually an email from his club to say they are no longer releasing him. Whether coming to South Africa or going to Sudan, they're not going to release him. Then I spoke to him and explained his situation to say it's a decision that will work against me if ever I'm forced to come to Sudan. So again, we saw a new list of countries that are referred to as red zones. And in this case, we have Dubai, which has been declared a red zone. We have Ethiopia, which has been declared a red zone. So for our players to come and join us in Sudan, they were to go via Ethiopia or via Dubai. So Africa is a red zone. We are the only ones in South Africa that managed to play against Ghana, because the two teams are not red zones.
From your starting 11, I think you had about 7 defensive type of players or minded type of players. Now, in hindsight, when you look back to that first half, is there anything that you will change from a selection point of view? Would you have maybe put more attacking players, given how up for the taking Ghana were in that first half?
I think if you're talking of 7, I don't know the 7 that we're talking about, because we had 11 players who were meant to attack and get us goals. But when you look at the 7, maybe it's when you were counting when we were in defense, but you were not counting when we were in attack to get the numbers right. Going into Sudan, obviously we know what to expect. It's for them to lose. They will be coming at us, and coming at us with the quality that we have in the team. We have already had a plan. We have actually a 2-pronged plan coming into Ghana and also going into Sudan. That is why we have brought in 26 players. So the plan will always be executed. And I think with our team today, they executed the plan very well. I am personally very happy in terms of the little time we had to prepare this team, with some players withdrawing from the team. I think I need to remind you that when we won against Sao Tome, we had Bongani Zungu, Kamohela Mukojo, and Dean Femen. The 3 of them are not here today. So we had to play with a new pairing in the middle field. And the new pairing in the middle field, fortunately for us, are from the same team, and they did very well. And Ben Motswari, again, coming in, he gave us so much balance in defense and so much balance in attack. And I think credit must be given to the players in terms of how they applied themselves.
Gathering the information about this team that looks a bit tricky in this group, that is Sudan, as we all know that they've got the points.
They've got the points, and currently we have South Africa at 10 and Sudan at 9, Ghana at 10. So I think the group is still very much open. And Sudan playing at home, they will always fancy the possibilities of winning and qualifying. But I think from our assessment and analysis of Sudan and the players that we have in camp, we are capable of qualifying and doing well in Sudan. All that is important is for us to look forward in terms of the preparations, because coming into camp, we not only prepare for Ghana, we also prepared for Sudan. And we are aware that Sudan won yesterday, and we have the clips of how they won the game. And the expectation was the 2 teams, the 4 teams to play on the same day, same time. But we were very surprised yesterday to be told that Sudan played their game on Wednesday and then they have won the game. And then we are still to face the same situation like what happened in the first leg. In the first leg, they played on Wednesday against Sao Tome and flew into South Africa same night. And we were to play Ghana in Ghana on Thursday and drive through the night to get to the airport, fly to South Africa, arrive in South Africa in the evening on Friday, one training session to prepare and to play Sudan on Sunday. So it's a repeat, but being a repeat, I think it has made us much stronger because this is a situation that we can't do anything about it. And the team is looking forward to go to Sudan and do everybody proud, every South African proud.
Coach, I just asked this question because some of us won't be able to be in Sudan on Sunday. Just if good or bad, the results on Sunday, just this journey and having to deal with COVID-19 and this qualifying campaign, if you just can give us some thoughts on that.
I might be the best philosopher, but they always say if you are faced with the storm, you can't turn and take the direction of the storm. At times you need to be very strong so that the storm will be over. And I think with all the challenges since I took over, the xenophobia, the COVID, and the players being refused to join in camp, I think it has made us very strong. It has made the whole team to believe in each and every one of us. And if things continue going like this, it means we are going to qualify. And the qualification will be a big celebration for all of us. And the players and everybody wants to better the position we had in the last AFCON. And I think now that we are to play in the AFCON and at the same time we are to play the World Cup qualifiers, the cohesion in the team will grow. The understanding, the brotherhood in the team will definitely become better, and the love for each other in the team will improve. And I think the relationship that we have established in the team is that of a true South Africans who really support each other, whether technical team, whether support staff, whether players. I think we are in the right direction.